Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly. And man, another person from the sports mainstream media flips the scripts, changes his mind, and I'm loving it, man. For those of you guys who don't know, James Jones, former Packer, who, let's be honest, man, this guy bleeds uh, yellow and green, and he's in love with the Packers, man. Everything he does revolves around the Packers, eats cheese 24/7. But he's someone for the past 3-4 months always called Brock Purdy the game manager, man. That's what he is. He's a game manager. He's pretty much Jimmy Garoppolo. But it seems that this last game, finally, people are kind of turning heads, changing their tune. But who knows? Is it too little, too late? I don't know. I guess if you finally get it right, it took a lot of local dudes to finally flip the script and finally believe in the kid. But this is what James Jones had to say on Sean Johnson. Yeah, Sean Johnson show. Check this out.
So who do you want? I want a guy that's going to manage me to a Super Bowl victory.
Yeah, and I mean, as I was watching that game the other night, game manager clearly went out the window and the reason why I say that is because he made plays off script. Everybody's been waiting on him to say, man, Kyle Shanahan is dialing up all these special plays. Like, it's an answer to every coverage with the ball out. They won that game because Brock Purdy made 6-7 off-script plays, which plays that Jimmy G would not make. And Jimmy G was a game manager. So I don't want to put him in the game manager because I did have him in the game manager. Like, everything has to be right. Debo got to be healthy. Trent got to be healthy. McCaffrey got to be healthy. He can't be playing from behind. I said all that too. But watching that game against the Packers, him go down there and make some off-scripted plays to win that game on the last drive. And then the other night, for him to be down 17 points, terrible first half, but in the second half, the young fella did not make a bad play. The only bad throw he had in the second half was a tip ball that should have been picked that Brandon Ayuk caught.
Actually, that wasn't even a bad throw.
It just the DB was just seeing the ball and he went and made a play on the ball. But you know what I'm saying? That ball could have been picked. People could be looking like, okay, that's bad decision. But Brandon Ayuk made the play. Other than that, with his legs, with his arms thrown across his body, like if we just switched the uniforms coming down from 17 and that was Patrick Mahomes, everybody will be losing their mind right now. Patrick Mahomes, 3rd and 4, throw the ball across his body, one-hand catch by Jennings. What a great play. Patrick Mahomes escaping out of the pocket, 3rd and 12, picking up the first down, come back down. We'll be praising him. So I don't really view him as a game manager no more, seeing how the young fella played and got outside the pocket. Is he in a really good system? We all know that's true, yes. But he made some plays off script that was special, and I'm going to give Brock Purdy his respect.
I'm stupid. You're smart. I was wrong. You were right.
All right. As long as you're willing to admit that.
All right, so it's awesome, man. Another guy that pretty much, I don't get why it was this game that these guys are changing their mind. He's been doing this all year. Guys like Sean Salisbury, Brian Baldinger, JT O'Sullivan, dudes that like watch film and watch a lot of film, they will tell you, hey, man, this guy he's a game changer. I think in week 10, 11, Brian Baldinger was already calling him, not Jimmy, Brock Purdy. He was already calling him a superstar. So it's good that a lot of these guys are finally coming around. But man, like I don't know, how bad of a talent evaluator are you where you're like, man, I don't know. I don't believe in this guy. Even though he showed it all year. Last year he showed it. Even in those playoffs, man, I thought he was amazing. That game against the Seahawks, amazing. Even against the Cowboys, a dude that got pressured 50% of the time, still out there making plays. The only thing I didn't agree with James Jones was he was saying how he had that horrible first half. I watched the film again, and that first half actually was really impressive. There were plays where he just got hit right in the damn face, right? There was no damn protection. There was a play where Jake Brendel just absolutely whiffed, and a dude right in his face, and he throws a strike to Debo Samuel, which was amazing. And then you see there's other plays. I know even Aaron Banks got scored a few times, got hit in the freaking face, making plays. And we all know Feliciano, that interception, he got bull rushed, and that interception happened. Yeah, some of it was on Purdy there, but if it's a clean pocket, it's not going to be interception. The ball doesn't basically get hit him and the other defender, play patty cake, and we all know what happened there. But dude, it's cool. I don't know. I guess it is good seeing that some people, they're finally changing the narrative a little bit this week. They're kind of finally giving him props, but again, man, we've been seeing this all year, and that's what kind of it frustrated me in the off season when the famous 49ers content creator that should be named nameless pretty much had him and his goons pretty much saying that Trey Lance should be the damn quarterback, which was like, are you insane? Like, are you stupid? Like, you cover this team. You should know that by now. You should know that this dude's better than Trey Lance. Like, how much of a football fool are you that you don't know that Brock Purdy in his first year is the guy? Like, how? I get it. Okay, if someone comes in, say we get a prime Drew Brees, okay, I get it. Yeah, we're going to move off from Purdy if we have like a prime Hall of Famer Drew Brees. But no, it was Trey Lance and Brock Purdy and all these Niner content creators with this bullshit arguments about how it's not fair, it's rigged, like all this BS. And then that led to, obviously, the mainstream media going with it too, just ripping this dude for 3-4 months. And now slowly a few of these talking heads on the mainstream are finally like, dude, maybe I was wrong about this whole game manager baloney. And it's true, man. I get it. Some people look at it like Matt Miokos' game manager is actually a good thing, but for the most part, most people look at that game manager and be like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, that's not it. And even Alex Smith said, dude, I was the ultimate game manager, and Brock Purdy is not that, dude. This guy's like definitely like, he's a stud. He's a stud. And that's what he is. So, they're finally changing the narrative. And if this dude wins the Super Bowl, I mean, it's completely going to change. It's going to be a complete 180. Now, if he ends up losing, and who knows, say he has a bad game, they're going to rip him. They're just going to go after him hardcore, and it's not going to stop till the season starts, another 5-6 months, and they're going to be like, yeah, he's pretty much a product of the system. It's Kyle Shanahan. It's all the weapons. It's this and that. And that's why I want to win so bad, so that they could just shut up and be like, dude, this guy's him, man. Like, this guy is the ultimate competitor, ultimate game changer. So we'll see how it goes in 2 weeks, but it's funny just seeing these guys switch. And then you have Ryan Clark. 1 week, no, I was wrong about him. And the next week, I'm all in again. So it's so weird seeing these dudes flip-flop. These guys wear flip-flops like all day long, even when it's raining. You see them wearing flip-flops. It's crazy, man. But who knows what's gonna happen. I think he's gonna ball out, just for the simple fact that it's indoors. He's played there before. Last time he played there against the Raiders, I think it was one of his best games. He was dropping dimes. He was dropping dimes that game. And was it that? I don't know. No, it was in Arizona where he won his, I think, high school championship there. But yeah, he played great there, and I think he's gonna do it again, man. I know the Chiefs have a great defense, but I think if Kyle draws up this smart game plan, they can be exploited. They're not the best, I believe, against the run. Maybe a lot of play action. I know we did a lot of play action that game, actually, against the Raiders in that building in Vegas, where he torched them, man. He absolutely went off on that game. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, these media guys, man, right now they are confused of what's going on. But again, if you watch the film, if you're like Greg Cosell watching the film, Brian Baldinger, JT O'Sullivan, you're pretty much, you know what you're talking about. You've been saying this for a while. I've been saying this for a while. I've been saying it since he got hurt. Like, he's the dude. Like, this dude, we just haven't had a quarterback like that. We just haven't had a quarterback at all. And it was obvious that this guy is a great player. Like, it was obvious, but a lot of people just not buying it. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm just glad that so many people have eggs on their faces right now because they deserve it, man. Absolutely deserve it for all the baloney that's been going on. But let me know what you guys think about James Jones flipping the script, changing the script, changing the narrative. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely insane. But let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you next time.